Send button.
Hi, hello, namaste. This is Ramarao. You're watching Ramarao Damaraju YouTube channel. Please do subscribe my channel, like, comment, and share. Friends, with the help of humanity organization, I am giving information regarding groups in my channel. I thank humanity organization for giving me this opportunity to post these kind of videos in my channel. Thank you so much. If I talk about humanity organization, they are working for visual impaired persons. They are doing in 13 countries across the world. They are providing scribes for visual impaired. They are giving audio materials. They are giving study materials. They can provide you at in any language like English, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, etc. with free of cost. They are not even expecting single paisa. So friends, encourage humanity organization and also my channel. Do subscribe my channel, like, comment, share. Thank you.
Send.
Election systems in India. You may have noted above a reference to different methods or the systems of elections. You may have wondered what these were all about. You may have seen or read about different methods of electioneering or campaigning in the elections. Electioneering, Electioneering, or campaigning, Campaigning. But what are different methods of elections? There is a system of conducting elections. There are authorities and rules about do's and don'ts. Is that what election system is all about? You may have been wondering why the Constitution needs to write down how votes are to be counted and representatives elected. Isn't that obvious? People go and vote. The candidate who gets highest votes gets elected. That is what elections are all over the world. Why do we need to think about it? We need to, because this question is not as simple as it appears to us. We have got so used to our system of elections that we think that there cannot be any other way. In a democratic election, people vote and their preference decides who will win the contest. But there can be very different ways in which people make their choices and very different ways in which preferences can be counted. These different rules of the game can make a difference to who the winner of the game will be. Some rules can favor bigger parties. Some rules can make the smaller players. Some rules can favor the majority community. Others can protect the minorities. Let us look at one dramatic instance to see how this happens. Activity. Hold mock elections in your class to elect 4 class representatives. hold the elections in 3 different ways. 1. Each student can give 1 vote. The 4 highest vote getters are elected. 2. Each student has 4 votes and can give them all to one candidate or split the votes among different candidates. The 4 highest vote getters are elected. 3. Each voter gives a preference ranking to candidates, and the counting follows the method of election of Rajya Sabha members described below. Did the same 4 persons win the elections in each of these methods? If not, what was the difference? Why? But this kind of direct democracy cannot be practiced when a decision has to be taken by lakhs and crores of people. That is why rule by the people usually means rule by people's representatives. In such an arrangement, citizens choose their representatives, who in turn are actively involved in governing and administering the country. The method followed to choose these representatives is referred to as an election. Thus, the citizens have a limited role in taking major decisions and in running the administration. They are not very actively involved in making of the policies. Citizens are involved only indirectly through their elected representatives. In this arrangement, where all major decisions are taken by elected representatives, the method by which people elect their representatives becomes very important. The second question reminds us of the fact that not all elections are democratic. A large number of non-democratic countries also hold elections. In fact, non-democratic rulers are very keen to present themselves as democratic. They do so by holding elections in such a way that it does not threaten their rule. Can you think of some examples of such non-democratic elections? What do you think would distinguish a democratic from a non-democratic election? What can be done to ensure that elections in a country would be conducted in a democratic way? This is where Constitution comes in. The Constitution of a democratic country lays down some basic rules about elections. The details are usually left to be worked out by laws passed by the legislatures. These basic rules are usually about 1. Who is eligible to vote? 2. Who is eligible to contest? 3. Who is to supervise elections? 4. How do the voters choose their representatives? 5. How are the votes to be counted and representatives elected?